Now, 50 years ago today, the finishing touches were being put to Coventry's new cathedral after the city was heavily bombed during the Second World War.
The RAF came in to hoist the bronze spire onto the roof in a delicate and precarious operation. And as Kevin Reid reports, one of the pilots involved has now been brought back to see his handiwork.
50 years ago today, this RAF helicopter made a short but historic flight when it was used to lift the 80-foot bronze spire onto the roof of Coventry Cathedral.
They had to poise the spire and gently lower it onto a plate 1 yard square.
The pilots were John Dowling on the left and Ron Salt on the right. John has since passed away, but Ron is in good health and has decided to see his endeavours from all those years ago at first hand.
How's that feel?
Fine.
Fine?
Yeah.
Happy with that? I'll clip you onto there.
So with the help of West Midlands Fire Service, he made a precarious trip onto the roof.
OK. Let me just get that over. That's all. Yep. That's it. How wonderful to see it from here, because we came from that direction all along the roof. And there. It's good. Well worth seeing like this.
And in less than a quarter of an hour, they were as good as they were.
We didn't have a roof like this at the height like this to practice with. We just had a flat airfield. But it was well worth doing what we did, because we came here full of confidence, probably cheekily so, but it worked.
Well, this trip to the roof of the cathedral was very nearly called off because of the menacing weather we've been having recently, but we've just managed to find a gap in the clouds, and Ron is absolutely delighted.
I'm so thrilled to be able to see Coventry now as I've never seen it before. Obviously I've seen it from the helicopter, but this is a thrill to just look out over the city and see that it's developed so much.
Ron's story is one of 50 being broadcast by BBC Coventry in Warwickshire to mark the 50th anniversary of the cathedral.
I think it's fantastic we've managed to trace Ron, and when I got in touch with him on the phone and invited him up, he was delighted, and I was even more so. So it's fantastic that we've actually brought him up onto the roof.
With his visit at an end, it was time for Ron to return to his family home in Wiltshire, but he'll bring back stories of another memorable visit to the West Midlands.